At center, Steven Adams. At small forward, Dylan Brooks. At the other forward position, Kyle Anderson.
Yeah, Scooby-Doo, I'm in my game room, my actual game room. It's like 98% done. I'm going to do a... Scooby-Doo, can you hear me? I want to make sure this is working. Taylor Jenkins, what the fuck is that? Is that a real coach? I can't, there's no way. That can't be right. Alright, yeah, I'm going to do a video on the game room once it's up. But I moved from here to the game, from my room to the game room. Holy shit. It's 2019 who's been the coach of Taylor. That's unbelievable. I had no idea who the coach was of this fucking guy. Of this team, I mean. That's bananas. So he was an Atlanta Hawks assistant for 5 years and a Bucks assistant for 2 years. And he's been the head coach of the Grizzlies since 2019. I had no clue. Wow. What's up, dude?
Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg.
T-Man does games. What's happening?
DA, take it away.
Well, Kevin, we know the game's changing. Steve Kerr says, I'm amazed by the skill level of today's players. But the little things, getting back in transition, boxing out, they aren't as locked in. Most of them didn't have a high school and college coach yelling at them for 8 straight years. So, it's a different world. Guys?
Good perspective from Steve Kerr. DA, thank you. Short rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
They're missing a quality player. Injuries a big part of the game. They just got to make the adjustments.
Now look at Memphis' starting throw. Adams is out there with Anderson. Then it's Brooks. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Morant in at the 1. And for the Celtics, in the post, it's Tatum and Williams. Outside, the wings are Smart and Brown. And
this will be a huge, in real life, this will be a huge test for my Celtics. See if they can compete with Memphis. I have a feeling Memphis will blow them out, but we'll see. We almost lost to Atlanta the other night. Although we're not going to have Jaylen Brown, and Memphis is a much better team than Atlanta is. So again, I have a feeling that Memphis will probably beat us by 15. That's my guess. If the Celtics somehow win, I'll be floored.
He's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game. Tries it from 9. Here's Adams, and there's the
I don't think they're going to.
They have to put a body.
I don't really think they're going to. I think they're going to take that money and put it towards other players.
The 3 from Tatum, and again, Boston with the triple.
And Scooby-Doo, if you think about it, J.C. Jackson shit the bed against, what's-his-face, against Buffalo in the playoffs. I mean, he annihilated J.C. Jackson.
Grizzlies
He raped
retain
them.
possession. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Look at the Lakers. They've climbed all the way up to the second spot.
And you know, for Boston, they've proven time and time again this season that not only are they for real, but they may be the team to beat.
And it's Morant missing. Boston's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Brown drives in.
Fuck.
Offensive rebound. And that one drops.
Trying to keep teams off the board. He makes it a mission to keep possession.
Yeah, Stephon Diggs torched J.C. Jackson. I really don't think they're going to give him the money. I really don't.
My girlfriend.
Yeah, we should have. But, having said that, they were going to have to pay Stephon Gilmore also. And if they're not going to pay J.C. Jackson, they're definitely not going to pay Stephon Gilmore. Because Gilmore would have asked for more, or Gilmore would have, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. He would have needed to, holy shit. I'm looking at this poster that I hung up. And in this book, apparently they have our zone shit. I'm going to look at that.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. To the paint, here's Morant. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Pass closer in, Morant finding a way to score. He was fantastic touch around the tip. And coming out of high school, John Morant said he was a no-star recruit. One reason he may have been overlooked was his small-town upbringing, growing up in Dalzell, South Carolina.
Now, here's Melton. 9-point game his last outing, and he comes up with the deuce. Morant's got his second bucket.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far. Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive ball.
And even though he played on an AAU team with Zion Williams, scouts separate, looking right past John Morant.
And they get a lot of offers in force. After 2 years at Murray State, he joined Steph Curry and Damian Lillard as another star point guard out of a mid-major program. And to this day, he carries that underdog chip on his shoulder. And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they shot the basketball.
Melton kicks to Anderson. Adams sets the pick for Anderson. Adams outside. Got a piece of it. Again stolen by Tatum.
Oh, that's awful.
By Adams.
Playing him tough inside.
Oh, my God.
Now get the whole team pumped up.
Passes it to Tatum. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
A tremendous confidence in this.
Not for a while.
He understands the game. He believes he's gonna
Nobody watches that shit anymore, which is a shame.
The scoring breakdown.
I mean, me and Kenny, we used to get 1,000 views a video easily. It took about a week, but we would get to 1,000. And I thought to myself, okay, you know, people are going to, 1,000 people will watch this or whatever. I'll do them. But when I moved to Tennessee and I started to do them here, nobody seemed to give a shit as much. No matter if I've had a guest scratcher or not. So I think the banter between me and Kenny is missed. And I think a lot of people miss Kenny also. So.
And here's Morant after Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. Morant looking around. Over Tatum. And that one goes long.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
Smart. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Down by 12. Here's Anderson. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. It's Brown with the drive. Williams with a clean look. Celtics passing it around. The three from Tatum. Sinks the three-pointer. Tatum's got 12.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific.
Although on my ASMR channel, I won $600 the other day. So Scooby-Doo, if you want to check out the ASMR channel, you can watch a Scratch Ticket Thursday there. See what's going on in real life between the Celtics and Grizzlies. Celtics are up 6 after 1. Brown playing. Ja Morant, 0 of 6 from the field. Wow. Jaylen Brown is not playing. Memphis is shooting 27% from the field, and Memphis is 2 of 14 from three-point range. Celtics are 4 of 11, which isn't much better, but they're shooting 40% from the field. So the Celtics defense has gotten them this lead. Although with the fact that Memphis is shooting 20% from the field, the Celtics should be up more than 6.
Al Horford is checked in for Williams. And checking out some numbers for Steven Adams.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Confidence is key.
Here's Jones. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
You already have
Celtics leading by 15. Smart on the wing. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Jones. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Looking to end the run. Good on the jump shot.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Kicks it to Smart. Pass to Tatum. To the inside. Here's Brown. Now the pass to Pritchard. Now Tatum outside. Smart. The 11-footer. Tatum no good.
What's my thought? I can't see the rest of the chat. What's my thought on Tom Brady as far as what?
Chris at the offensive end. But he's become an impact defender as well.
Instincts, split. You see he's got added muscle. That's amazing creativity. You see how fluid and that from Tatum.
I think his wife made him do. There's a couple things I think. I think he didn't want to go back to Tampa Bay. I also think his wife was like, look, we're not moving again. You know, you already left New England. Now you want to leave Tampa. We're done, so retire. I think it's a combination of both. I think his wife's not happy that he's still playing, and I think he doesn't want to go back to Tampa Bay.
And here's Tatum for 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And Bruce Arians has said that they're not going to trade him. So if Brady wants to come back, he's going to be stuck with Tampa, and so that's where they're at. Now, what he could do, if Brady wants to really be a jerk about it, is he could wait till everybody re-signs with Tampa and then want to come back, and then they'd be way over the cap and they'd have to get rid of him. But that's the only thing.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Daniel Tice is checked in for Tatum. Williams comes in for Brown. He's ready. He's checked in for Marcus Smart. And it's White in for Pritchard.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three.
Can't believe Memphis hasn't taken a three-point shot.
14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Jones, the pass to Clark. That's tipped.
We've seen Tice amongst the leaders in blocks. He's not a player you want to test too much.
I don't know. He's a mess, obviously. Hey, when are we going to play Madden? You have your Madden there?
And stolen by Horford. Here's Neesmith. And Neesmith with the slam.
Good awareness from Tice there. Responsive.
All right, let's play Madden, bro, as soon as this is over.
Jones against White. Jones dishes to Clark. That one goes in.
It really has been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Count the basket.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Pass to Concho. Clark against Tice. Clark outside. Pass to Concho. Tries the spin move.
Oh, it's such a disciplined defensive ability to get to the right spot.
Parents are fighting.
And so it's Boston, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance from the Celtics so far.
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
They've been quicker to the ball, showing great anticipation and terrific hustle.
And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, one apiece.
And now it's time to see which teams made that adjustment that could give them the edge. Some conference pride is at stake.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. They've got Brooks. Steven Adams is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Morant. And it's Melton in at the shooting guard. And it's Morant missing.
I don't think the D does good enough here. If something causes the miss.
Tatum passes to Horford. The Celtics moving the ball around now.
Horford was wide
In
open.
the corner, White. And here's Brown outside. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Well, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Morant drives in. And the rejection by Tatum.
All-star Tatum engaged on D. That's a scary sight for him.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. And that one's good. Morant.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Boston's got both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Outside, White. And here's Brown. Outside. It's in. He's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Morant outside. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Robert Williams is checked in for Boston. Marcus Smart comes in for White. There's Brown with the three. It falls for the sixth time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just a great ball movement.
Adams, the pass to Anderson. Here's the teardrop. Out to Morant. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go with the three. A shot missing. And it's Boston the other way. Pritchard passes to Tatum. It's good. 22 points for Jason Tatum.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Here's Morant. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
And when Morant explodes toward the basket, you're toast. He loves penetrating the finish. Yeah, and the Grizzlies used to be a half-court slow-it-down team. And you draft John Morant, it's time to open the floodgates because he's devastating.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
It's Anderson with the drive. Great D that time from Tatum.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Pritchard gets the bucket.
And the hang time for John Morant is incredible. His favorite player growing up was Russell Westbrook, and he's got the bunnies to hold his own with Russ.
I mean, to me, he's one of the league's most exciting players to watch. John Morant is a box office. Not only that, listen, I think he's a top 5-point guard right now.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing, with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. And there's the pass to Pritchard. Stolen by Anderson. Milton with the ball. Outguarded by Smart. The feed to Morant. Rebound by the Celtics. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Smart. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Now, here's Melton. He's tightly guarded. Rebounded by Smart. Smart's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Tatum kicks to Smart. There's Brown with the 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
And he made 3 3-pointers in the first quarter. He just continued to pour them on here.
Why aren't you going to go to school?
Here's Melton, and he dunks it down.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, out with that emphatic smash.
The defense was way too soft. Somebody get out there and get it. It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
This is his 2nd attempt at the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Daniel Tice is checked in.
Tomorrow I got work, but I should be back around, what time? Are you here in Tennessee or in Ohio?
One shot.
And that one falls for Tatum. Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible thing because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today.
I'm trying to think. I'll be back around noon, I think.
Man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
Might be a little bit later than noon.
You can see the confidence.
The basket looks as big as the ocean right now. I mean, that's how easy he's making it look.
Clark outside. Payne for 3. He can't get that one to fall. Now Boston takes it the other way. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
They shot the lights out from deep. Nearly stretched out the defense. And nowadays, the three-point shot is huge. They're fighting for it.
Pass to Bain. Picked by Clark. To end the run. It's rebounded by Eastman.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Fuck.
And it's Brown missing. Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Passes it to Jones. Here's Bain. Puts up a three. Hits it from three-point range. Bain's got himself on the board with three there.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to get.
Hands it from downtown.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jones, no luck. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Tice, no one around him. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Shooting with confidence. Tice is good at feeling out when to fire off the catch.
Here's Tillman. He's covered by Brown. Tillman's shot is off. Here's Tatum, and it's Boston with another.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy. So far, it's paid off.
And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Celtics out in front, just dominating this one. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Taylor Jenkins is here with us in the second quarter, Coach. Tough sledding at both ends of the floor. How do you fix it?
You know, it hurts our offense if we're not able to get stops and get out and running. So not a good quarter for us. You know, we just got to keep being aggressive defensively and be a little bit more disciplined.
And we'll see if that can pick up as the game continues. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Hey there, everybody. Jason Tatum has put his stamp on this game, looking so dominant so far.
The way he's scoring, they're going to need to put up new nets. Aggressive.
Subbie Kamara.
I don't know if he can maintain this level of energy, but he's looking really good right now.
Now let's go ahead and recognize the Player of the Month Award recipients. In the Western Conference, Nikola Jokic.
For the Joker, last laugh is typically on the opponent. No one has been able to slow him down lately. Also, on and off the court, his leadership has been great for this team.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan. For the
No
second
idea.
half tip.
No idea.
We'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, the defense didn't do a very good job of staying connected to him. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Down in the front court along with Tatum. Then it's Marcus Smart. Then it's Williams. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. That's the Boston Five. Clock at 6. Here's Morant. It's not going to go for it. Great D that time from Tatum. Smart on the wing. And it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists tonight.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off.
What do you mean they were going crazy?
A shake.
You mean because of the Super Bowl?
And the Celtics going
The city was?
Celtics passing it around. And again, it's Boston converting.
Well, it's their second ever Super Bowl, right? Of course they were going crazy.
Total
control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Now, here's Melton. Tight defense on him. Missed inside. Left side, Tatum for the three. Brooks grabs the board. Grizzlies have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Anderson, Melton trying to break free. And again, Memphis no good.
I thought that one was going to go down. Mid-range jumpers. Oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the deep play soft like that.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher. And coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
It's stolen by Brown. Here's Pritchard. Running by Morant. Pritchard gets the bucket.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
The Grizzlies shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. The three from Morant drains the three-pointer. Morant's got 19 points.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Tatum wide open, he fires one. Connects from three-point range.
Was that the spread? The Celtics -2 or 3? What was the spread? The fact that they were up 6 after the first quarter is a miracle. The fact that they were even favored is a miracle. But 3 points are usually even, so that means Memphis was kind of favored. Kind of.
Tatum on him. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots. Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Well, they're playing well as a unit, taking shots they know they can make and building this lead.
Morant passes to Anderson. Back to Morant. Adams trying to free himself up. And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Anderson.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter, but Morant has been deadly accurate.
Damn it.
Tatum no good. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements. Here's Melton. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
Something's going wrong with the D out there. He's one of the guys you gotta be worried about on the perimeter.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Brown. From past the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Brown's got 7 now in this quarter.
Now, this is the fire you love seeing. Now, Brown doesn't back down from anyone. He relishes getting his revenge.
And Adams kicks to Anderson. Yep, that one goes. Anderson's got his first points of the night.
I like seeing Anderson look to capitalize from there, showing that nice soft touch on that shot.
Nice shot by Smart.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, they aren't just chucking up anything. They're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Here's Brooks, and it's blocked by Brown.
Oh, just tenacious defense from Brown right there. I mean, superb at playing shutdown defense and stifling shooters.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Al Horford's checked in for Williams. Daniel Tice comes in for Tatum. Neesmith, he's checked in for Marcus Smart. And Derek White subbed in for Pritchard. Then for the Grizzlies, Tillman, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Clark comes in for Anderson. And it's Bain in for D'Anthony Melton. It's the end of the season. Let's now see the standings out east. You take a look at the Celtics. What a run they've had this year. In first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding.
And you know, for the Celtics, with the regular season they've enjoyed, it has to be wondered at this point if they're the team to beat this postseason.
White against Morant. And Boston with the rebound.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have.
Fox, Brown, come on.
Bain passes to Tillman. 1:49 left to play in the third. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bain. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Now Dylan Brooks, who went to Oregon, was the 2017 Pac-12 Player of the Year.
Yeah, and the second round pick that year, I mean, he was taken 45th. Despite that, he's carving out a solid career as a two-way win.
The Celtics making a switch here. Tatum's checked in. Then for the Grizzlies, Conchar's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And Jones subbed in for John Moran. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a ride.
And here's Jones. The pass to Clark. Here's Tillman, guarded by Horford. Over to the left wing. Here's Conchar. Now Horford with the rebound.
He struggles with his finishes sometimes. I mean, it's kept him from being an elite player.
Here's White. And again, Boston with the triple.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Yeah, you can clearly see which offense is better right now. We'll see if that continues the rest of the way.
Tillman passes to Conchar. Here's Bain. He's covered by Brown. Clark misses the lane. Outside Tatum. Jacks up a three. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Clark against Tice. Clark the pass to Jones. Shot to stop the run. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. Off in time, and that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Boston with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And slice the wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's a quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play right there.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. So on the floor for Memphis, we've got Tyus Jones, Culver out there with Williams, and it's Conchar in at the 2. Pass to Culver on the wing, Williams. Passes it to Conchar. Just 5 on the clock. Over Williams. That one, no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. Outside, Horford. Here's White. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his 7th assist in the game.
Oh, impressive ball handling from Tatum. It attracts the other team's focus.
So I need to score 31 points in this quarter to set my season high. And I also need to outscore them by 21 points to outscore them by 100, which will be the first time I've done that this year, and probably the first time I've done this in an NBA 2K game in 4 or 5 years.
On those teams.
The chemistry is very important. To make sure all players felt comfortable. Not only that you would hold them accountable, but that you would include them. You know, we were a family. Shout out to all my fellas that I played with. I wanted to make them better. I hope I did. They all made it.
Williams, a screen on Horford. Here's Culver. And again, Memphis no good.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
And it's White missing. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Can they get it? And it's sent back by White. They get it back for three. Williams. And it's White with the rebound. The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Williams kicks to White. The three from Tatum. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Not good. I wasted about a minute of clock. And fuck.
On that possession. Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Williams with the steal.
Fuck. There goes everything. Talk about shit in the bed here.
Left side, Jones. Pass to Williams. And now that we've gotten a taste of it, Greg, what do you think of the play-in tournament?
I love it. I mean, it definitely has some pros and cons. And you want to keep as many teams as possible engaged down the stretch, but it's a long season. And for some teams, it just got
that was huge.
He has the ability to stretch the floor effectively. I mean, that's what makes him such a dominant big man.
I need to score 19 more points in the May.
Aldama, started by Williams. Ball's back loose. And now Williams running the floor all by himself.
In transition, he's so good at just outworking everybody on the floor.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Now here's Colvin, guarded by Horford. Williams with the block. And White kicks to Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple. Let's look at the energy stats on the hustle game that has been going for Boston.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing. Not giving them an inch of space out there.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long. You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really,
fuck Williams. You needed to hit that.
Offensively, as they try to get back in this game.
Here's Jones, and it's sent back by Horford.
Oh, you can't be careless around Horford. Throw up a weak shot around him, he'll send it back.
The Celtics making a switch here. Smart's checked in. Here's Melton. There's the pass to Jones. Screen by Adams. To stop the run. Williams with the block.
If his performance this quarter is any indication, I don't think he's the one who's going to let them out.
Damn it!
Memphis has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Conchar, the pass to Anderson. Here's Smart. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Kyle Anderson.
He'll never outwork Marcus Smart. So you can't get lazy on D and don't start fouling.
At the line for 2 shots.
First one falls for. We always have some tweaks to the rules every season, Chris. What do you think the league should focus on now when it comes to the next change?
You know, I would hope the league would address the boardroom. I hope they would address the ownership. I hope they would address management. Hopefully, the league can start to look like the makeup of the players that it employs when you talk about ownership and things of that nature.
And so, Smart nails both of them. Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are already willing and able to work to achieve their goals.
Left side, Horford. There's the three. Good.
Yeah, that was big, Al Horford. All right, a minute 36 left in the game, and I need to outscore them by 9. 3 threes could do it if I hold them scoreless the rest of the fucking deal. Oh, that was a mistake.
Adams with the screen on Tatum. Here's Conchar. No good.
Oh,
they can't put it into this round.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be
yes.
a monster win here.
Okay. Minute 5. I need to score 6 and hold them to 0.
You might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And the one thing that stood out about these guys all season long, their resiliency to come out and play hard in games. We've watched some epic battles that they've played, and tonight will mark their 64th win in the year.
Oh, fuck, that was bad.
Their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep.
And they're going to hit.
They face off.
It's over. I don't have a shot. Unreal.
It was a dazzling game for Jason Tatum.
He was the one dictating the pace, playing up tempo or slowing it down. He always scored.
Nice shot by Smart.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
I had a shot.
Anderson against Horford. Adams sets the pick for Anderson. Kick out to Adams. 4 on the clock. And stolen by Tatum. Fires from deep. Good. He hits again.
Unbelievable. 1 3-point shot away. Now, this is definitely the most I've ever beaten a team by, so I set that as a record, 98. Really 2 points away, not even 3, 2 points away, which is a fucking terrible shame. And that might be a season low for points. Had that guy not shot and hit the 3 at the end of the quarter, I would have done it. But I think I only held him to what? 8 points that quarter? Let's see. That doesn't help me. Where is it? Team comparison? Score summary. It's got to be the... No. Where is it? 38-14, 46-17, 33-12. I held him to 6 points in the fourth quarter. 2 of 15 from the field. And then 5 of 16 in the third quarter. So the second half, I held him to 18 points. But the problem is I scored 84 in the first half and only 66 in the second. And that'll fuck you. Now, let's see if magically 49 was the lowest. Is that the low, or is 49 is what I held him to? Is that the lowest I've ever held a team this year? That's the question. So far, 54 against Orlando. 46. And what did I held him to? 49, motherfucker. So 46, I think, is the record. I held the Pacers on my birthday to 46 points. Is that the lowest? So had that guy not shot the... Here's what happens. Had that guy not shot the 3, had he not shot and made the 3, not only would I have beaten him by over 100, but I would have tied the season low for points allowed in a game. Yeah, that's what fucking happens, man. Oh, it's like running the race, being in the lead the whole way, and then tripping at the last second.
I'm making it clear. All the haze took focus as these jokers appeared. I've been celebrating. I already know what it's